Welcome back to the Essentialism Book Summary series. This is part 3, and we will dive deep into how you can truly discern the vital few from the trivial many. Hi there, my name is Paje Rey, and if this is the first time we're meeting each other, welcome to my channel. I release videos weekly sharing with you tips and tricks on how you can master the success mindset so that you can be blessed in every area of your life. And so if you love that kind of content, make sure you show your support by subscribing to this channel. For those of you who are still with me, thank you for sticking with me. These video series can be quite overwhelming when it comes to the information. But if you missed part 1 and 2, make sure that you check them out so that you can really have a better understanding and more in-depth overview of the principles of essentialism. So just to recap, essentialism is the disciplined pursuit for less but better. Now, that means we pretty much say no to everything else and only say yes to those that are of high value and utmost importance in your life. Now, how can you determine what is essential in your life? Let me share with you 3 key points that are shared in the book that are easy to understand, straightforward, yet impactful when applied in your life. Key point number 1, operate in clarity. Basically, if it's not an absolute yes, then it's a no. Plain and simple. Key point number 2 is gracefully saying no. Now, here's something that you have to understand. Denying someone's request is not the same as denying the person. That means you got to remove the guilt, and you have to remember that everyone and everything is basically trying to sell you something. And this is not a call for you to be cynical. It's simply a reminder to ask yourself, do I want to buy into this? Do I want to buy into this idea? Do I want to buy into this opportunity? Key point number 3, only consider it if it's 90% and above. Now, what do I mean by that? In life, there's an overwhelming amount of choices and decisions that we have to make. And what you have to do in order for you to know whether you're going to say yes or no to this is you have to score each choice based on 10% to 100%, meaning how well or how much do I feel alive when I say yes to this. Now, if it's 10%, it's like, never in my life, not even over my dead body. If it's 90 and above, it's basically, heck yeah, I'm so alive when I do this, or I'm so alive, I feel grateful, I feel happy, I feel that this is me when I choose this. And if it's 50, maybe 60, maybe 70, it's just, average, right? It's kind of meh, good, not great. Now, a lot of us actually make decisions based on meh, it passes, meh, it's good, not great, but whatever. Do you really want to live your life feeling that way most of the time? So this is so profound for me, operate, only consider it if it scores 90% and above. And that way you'll always feel good about your life. You'll always feel that you're in alignment with your purpose and with your mission and with who you really are. So are you ready to live your best life? Drop me 100 emoji down below. So this is a pretty short session, and I kept it that way because frankly, doing the first 2 parts of this series is a little bit overwhelming for me. And so, I wanted to end this session with this. Pretend that your life is basically your closet. Purging it only oftentimes happens seasonally, but sometimes we even miss that, right? When in fact, we have to continuously purge and declutter our closet in order for it to not be messy or overwhelming or just, an array of stuff that we don't use. And I wanted to bring this analogy in because what we have to do in life is actually we need to keep purging and decluttering it on a daily basis. So pretend that the commitments, the people, the opportunities, the responsibilities that you have right now are not yet in your life. you can ask yourself these questions. If I did not own this, how much would I pay for it? If I did not have this opportunity, how much am I willing to sacrifice to obtain it? If I wasn't already involved in this project or with this person, how hard am I going to work to get on it? So those are some questions that you can ask yourself, and it really is a practice of self-reflection. Now, self-reflection is a big part of essentialism, but the reason really why I committed myself to doing this video series is because self-reflection is a huge part of the success mindset. Because if you really want to be blessed in every area of your life, you need to be able to harness that courage to look internally, especially when it's uncomfortable. And I promise you, when you do, it's always worth it. So thanks so much for joining me in this session. If you like this session, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you love it, please go ahead and subscribe. Once again, my name is Paje Rey, and always remember, your calling is in sight. Do the work, embrace it fully, complete the journey. Here's to mastering your life and your business. Ciao.